Hey, what's up world? Today I'm going to be replacing a Upstream O2 sensor on a 2000 Hyundai Sonata. The Upstream O2 sensor is this oily guy right here. In order to get to it, we need to take off the heat shield. These two top bolts are real easy. Unfortunately, this bottom one here, I'm gonna have to take off the fan to be able to get a better angle on it. In order to get the fan off, you're gonna wanna get this clip out. In order to do that, you go ahead and go in here, you lift up on it, and then the clip will come undone. Basically, you're pushing this tab up here, and it'll come unclipped. And then it'll be two bolts, one here and one here, and then I should be able to take off this fan on this side. And with those two bolts removed, then lift it up and out of the car. And with the fan removed, I will be able to hit that last bolt down there and take it off. If you had the right extension, you may not be able to skip the step of removing the fan. Now that I've got those three bolts out, that bottom one was particularly hard. I had to spray some WD-40 in there and broke one of my tools adapters right in half trying to get it off. So I had to switch over to the wrench. Lift the shield up and off now. You'll need this tool that I got off Amazon. I think it's around $8 to $15. Slips over the wire and allows you to hook the ratchet up to it. Good idea to take off the wire here so it doesn't get all twisted up. So you can just pull it back and right off of this little metal clip it's on here. Just like the one for the fan. Pretty much push down here and pull up there. Yep, and there, she's disconnected. All right, you can finish taking it off now. There is 21-year-old oxygen sensor. Yeah, looks pretty old. All right, plugins look the same. Sensors look the same, of course, minus the plastic cap. So I'm gonna go ahead and screw this guy in, plug it in. Hook up the electrical so I don't forget. Back and then slide it right back onto that little metal rail right down here. So basically at this point, just got to do everything in reverse. Okay, just got to put it back on this heat shield now. Just got to put the fan on now. And slides right down and hook the electrical up first so I don't forget. Alright, fan hooked up and bolted back. Now that I got everything back together, now it's time to do the hard side. Yeah, basically there's two Upstream sensors on the 6-cylinder. I have one there and one on the other side, an identical side. The engine's kind of sideways on this. So yeah, that'd be back in that area. All right, now that the heat shield is unbolted, I'm pretty much just gonna push it off and over to the side. For the sensor on the back side, it's actually easier when trying to get it off to go from underneath. So get a couple jack stands and jack it up, and it's up under the underside, right up against there. It's the mirror match of this side here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that off. So I ordered the second one, and I'm gonna go ahead and install it on that side and put everything back together and fire it up. With it screwed back in, now all I got to do is install the rear heat shield on that side, which is still in the engine compartment. Now that they got the heat shield back on, definitely want to make sure you plug back in the wire. I may put a piece of tape on it so I wouldn't forget where it was. Okay, now that I got it plugged back in, I'll go ahead and put the air intake in. Now I just gotta turn it on, take it for a short drive to see if the check engine light comes back on. Usually takes a few minutes for the sensor to heat up for it to show. But yeah, that should clear codes P0134 and P0154. Try to have a good day.